and welcome to a brand new edition of Emerging India, the only show that helps you visualize the cities of the future. And in this week's edition, we come to you from Lavasa, a brand new integrated township being built from scratch around Lake Varisgaon, surrounded by the picturesque landscape of the Sahyadri Mountains in Maharashtra. In this week's edition, we do a status check on a brand new integrated township, Lavasa, and we take cues from this project for the effective implementation of other integrated townships being built across the country. In the mid-1990s, the government of Maharashtra brought about a re-emphasis on the development of scenic areas to maximize the state's tourism potential, and there lay the foundations for the grand vision of Lavasa. So how much of this project is complete? What will this project offer you? Is it a unique concept for urban living? Will it match world-class standards? Well, let's find out. ...25,000 acres of lush landscape, a 60-kilometer lakefront, and 7 magnificent hills. Welcome to Lavasa, India's largest hill city and one of the few built from scratch post-independence. Lavasa is a 3-hour road journey from Mumbai and an hour from Pune. It is being developed by Lavasa Corporation, a consortium of investors with Hindustan Construction Company holding the largest stake of 65%. The master plan for Lavasa covers 12,500 acres of land, and the Canadian-based HOK Group is responsible for the design. The architecture of the city is a confluence of Italian, Mediterranean and the indigenous Konkan styles. The city is aiming for 1,50,000 permanent residents and 20 lakh tourists every year. But that's in the future, because Lavasa is being developed in phases. Ultimately, there will be 4 towns. Dasve, Lavasa's first town, will be ready to welcome residents by 2010. Mogaon, the second town, is scheduled to be ready by 2016. Damanhole, the third town, will be complete between 2013 and 2017. The development of the Sakri and Vadavali town will mark the completion of Lavasa by 2020. Lavasa has been conceived as a new age city and a sustainable city. And so it will be the first city in India with a public-private partnership for security and maintenance, which means that police stations, fire stations and city administration will be handled jointly by Lavasa Corporation and the state government. The same goes for water supply, sewage and waste management.
In case of water, our main source of supply is the rainwater, which we are accumulating in the check dams or the reservoirs. From there, the water is pumped through intake wells to a ultra-modern, most advanced water treatment plant, which is around 170 meters above the water level. From there, once the treated water is available from the water treatment plant, you can drink a glass of water directly from the tap.
The Lavasa blueprint is daunting, but HCC is optimistic. It's working on 3 fronts simultaneously: infrastructure, good connectivity and housing. Efforts are on to woo partners who can provide hotels, schools, hospitals and leisure centers. So far, Lavasa Corporation has managed to stitch up partnerships and joint ventures with companies like Accor, ITC Fortune and Pullman in the hospitality space, Oxford and Symbiosis Universities for education and Apollo for health and wellness. To put in between tourists, Lavasa is betting big on entertainment. The highlights, just to name a few, are water sports and a space world. In fact, the Space World will be Asia's first NASA space entertainment and R&D center.
We've worked with all our partners because obviously we can't run all these businesses, we don't know them. So in each case, right from the ice cream vendor to the hospital, it has to be a partner who knows his business or her business and is proven. Then it's our responsibility in Lavasa to make sure that they're successful here. We've looked, obviously first was hospitality. One, because it's a driver, it brings a lot of people, but also it's a long lead. So we focused on that first because it takes 2-3 years to get a hotel to opening. Then we focused on education, and as you know, we've got already 10-12 partners in.
If all goes according to plan, by 2010, Lavasa will have 1,000 hotel rooms, a student base of 10,000 and 1,400 residential units. In fact, through real estate development alone, Lavasa Corporation hopes to earn revenues of 147,000 crore rupees by 2020. So the promoters expect Lavasa to be valued at 10,000 crore rupees by 2010 and 40,000 crore rupees by 2020. The promoters have pumped in seed capital of 2,000 crore rupees with a debt-equity ratio of 2:1. Future funding will rely on revenue from real estate development and maintenance fees earned from the first town. That's way. An IPO is also an option in the right market conditions.
I think 2020 is still 11 years away. If a township is well planned, if the anchors are identified right, and if they are invited and given position at the right time, any good project, any well thought of project should be able to catch up whatever fluctuations are there.
Though this gigantic project is moving ahead of schedule, it's had its share of controversy. There are allegations that HCC used its political clout to get quick clearances. There are some questions on the legality of land allotment as well. The allegations were raised in 2006 through a public interest litigation filed by Shyam Sundar Haribhav Kothari of Baramati against the Maharashtra Krishna Valley Development Corporation and Sharad Pawar. The case is still pending resolution. While most residents of the 17 villages of Lavasa were rehabilitated in the late 70s during the construction of the Varasgaon Dam, HCC is responsible for rehabilitating the balance. Local opinion on Lavasa is divided. Some welcome the development and the employment opportunities it will bring. Others grudge the price they were paid for their land.
फिर अभी क्या लगता है इन लोगों को, इतना बड़ा कंपनी आ गया, सबका जमीन भी ले लिया, तो सबको जो चाहिए गांव वाले को तो देना चाहिए ना।
ऐसा नहीं, आपने जिसने दिया है वो अपनी मर्जी से दिया है। वैसा एक्विजिशन डाल के कुछ एक्विजिशन का ऐसा नहीं किया है, वो आपने जैसा मर्जी है वैसा चल रहा है।